And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one. And as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. Just had his contract purchased, and he'll make his major league debut as he's scheduled to be in the starting lineup in this one. Heidi Watney has more on this special moment. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Number 16 will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so
Now here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Newman's got it. And there's one down now. Here's Chris Owings now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Owings.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch.
One down now, one down.
Left side. Reined in. And there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, Dero. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has enough.
Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
The right fielder.
0-1 the count. Comes in here right at 260. 10 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He's
We got a
around
ground rule
first,
double.
heading for two.
Two
And now
bases.
that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with two away
Batting fifth.
on a ground rule
The
double.
shortstop.
Strike
Ball.
one to start the at-bat.
DeYoung.
This
Hey, come
year
on,
against
boys. You gotta
right-handed
hold 'em right
pitching,
here.
DeYoung
Nope,
carries the
upstairs.
batting line a little over the 260 mark. 1 ball, 1 strike
Hey,
to
two
count.
away now.
1-1. Here it is. Nimmo stands at second with 2 gone. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Cards lead it 1-0. Stepping up now, Brad Miller.
Leading off
He'll
for
get
St.
us
Louis.
started in the top of the second.
baseman. Brad
In there for strike 1.
Miller.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Ball.
Fastball well outside.
That's a
And
ball.
it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the
Full
count
count.
runs full.
3-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going,
Batting
it's a
seventh.
great
The
strikeout
third
pitch.
baseman.
Lifted in the air
Tommy
toward the line and right.
Edman.
But this will wind up being a foul ball. And
Ball,
a look at a
that's out.
fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to
Batting
keep
in.
chugging, and he makes it
catcher,
all the
number
way
5.
around safely.
Chris
Stepping in now, Chris Herman. A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it
Batting
wasn't a
ninth.
base hit,
The
it does
pitcher,
bring the
number
go-ahead
18.
run for his team.
Carlos
Heading out towards shallow right.
Martinez.
And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 run. Now at the plate, number 16.
ninth.
And he's got runners
The
at the
pitcher,
corners here with only 1 gone.
Number 16.
Oh, Chief, one time. Here we go. Oh, sit on something right here. Let her fly. Come on, biggin.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's down.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss
no one
last
better. Let's
time
go,
out,
kid.
they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long...
Meanwhile, this ball
Right,
gets
turn,
down.
turn,
It's a
find it.
base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Coming to the plate
Now
now, Kevin Newman.
the
And
second
he could
baseman.
give his guys an early
Kevin.
lead if he can come through here.
Newman.
Here it comes on 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1.
Out.
Return throw
Out.
is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Top of the third set to get underway. And
Leading
coming
off for the
forward, the
Cardinals,
rookie outfielder,
the left
Kevin
fielder.
Odell.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Strike
Odell.
taken up in the zone.
Hey, nobody wait.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Brandon Nimmo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up, all even at... New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeJong.
Paul DeJong.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Brad Miller.
The batter, number 15.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Bounced to the right into the loaded-up infield. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard to short. He's got it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Digging in, Chris Herman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Stepping up to the plate, number 16. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Here we go.
First offering on its way.
That's out.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit.
Take a look, find it. Good whip, good whip.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So the Pirates batting order
Up
turns
next for the
over and
Pirates.
set to go. Kevin
The second
Newman,
baseman.
as he's got a chance to
Kevin
tie this ball game up with that equalizing run
Newman.
just 90 feet
Hey,
away
you
at
yanked it, you
third.
bang it, kid. Here you go.
0-2, here it is. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the Pirates leave him loaded. Still a 3-2 ball game.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Here we go.
Now
now.
back to
Let's
the
go.
top of the lineup. Stepping
Kevin.
in, Kevin Odell.
Odell.
He singled his last time up. Swing and a liner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Leadoff man set down, and here's
The
Chris
center
Owings.
fielder, number 13, Chris.
Oh, and look out
Count
as they
1-0.
rush him back here. It's ball one. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
1-1-1.
Bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Now batting.
Hit hard to the
The
right.
first baseman.
Nice effort by the
Oh.
shortstop right there.
Goldschmidt.
Kept it in front of him. That's
Let's go.
all he could do right there.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's...
I
And
got
he
the
is
count.
in
0
there.
and 2.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases.
out.
He's probably not as focused on controlling the running
Oh,
game
that's
as he
inside.
should be.
To 1-2 now. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, come on. We got to hold him right here.
Line towards center field.
He's coming. Relay,
Owings
relay, relay.
rounds third and is
Hold
digging
it,
for the
hold it.
plate. He scores, and they now lead by 2. And here's the former first-round draft choice,
batting.
Brandon Nimmo.
The right fielder.
No balls and 1 strike.
Brandon Nimmo.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's outside.
Lots of hits given up, but so
Ground
far,
ball
no
right here.
walks.
Let's turn
At
two.
least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Nimmo with an
That's
even
in.
count
Ball
of
2.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Paul DeYoung is in for the 3rd time now as he
DeYoung.
takes a called
Hey, 2
strike.
outs,
It's
huh?
0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, let's go
2
right
out
here.
with the man at first.
Hey!
It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 hits here in the inning. Number
Your attention,
39
please.
is ready, and he'll
Now
take the
pitching
ball
for
from the
the
manager.
Pirates. Number 39.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Cardinals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 36 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jordan Hicks closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight,